look over the rider's right shoulder, and when going round left-hand bends, over his left shoulder. Always make the ride smooth and elegant, even more so when somebody's sitting behind you. After all, you can't let a person's confidence down like that. Stand on the footrests when going over humps, holes, or railway crossings. Right, you two. Goodbye. I'm sure you enjoyed that. Motorcycles are better whenever there's a lot of traffic. The acceleration we have gives us an advantage even over sports cars. But what we must do is to learn to judge distances and the speed at which we and others are traveling. You can practice this without having to apply the brakes. Don't forget that slamming down the brakes and tearing open the throttle will not make you fast. It will just make the ride expensive. Try riding without using the brakes. Just open up and let go the throttle. Consistency will give you a smooth and pleasant ride. After all, why should we run risks? Should we overtake in a bend when we can't see what's on the other side? Never. In fact, you should not even overtake another vehicle in right-hand bends when you can see the other end, because in that position, you can't stick to the ideal line. In left-hand bends you can see around, you should also forget about overtaking. After all, that motorist might cut across over the middle. And be careful in zigzag bends. The road may seem to be quite empty, but it might not be. In this case, move over to the right to see whether there's anything in front. Or if possible, look through the windows of the car ahead. Everything okay behind us too? Right, let's go. But keep an eye on the front wheel. As it's here, you'll see if your bike wants to change the direction it's running in. Never forget to expect even the worst. For example, it might start raining. So take out your oversuit, make sure that everything is packed away properly, and on we go. The first hour of rain is the most dangerous, because that's when the roads are particularly slippery. What you have to do now is accelerate and brake carefully and with feeling. Keep further away from the car in front of you, and don't forget one thing: slow down. This is when the joints between concrete slabs, marks on the road, rails, manhole covers and basalt road surfaces are particularly slippery. And before you know what's happened, the rain is gone. Hi! Riding in a group can really be fun. All you have to do is to know a few basic rules. First, make sure that your machines all have about the same horsepower. The riders should also have equal skill. And don't forget that 4 or 5 are quite enough. The next thing is to appoint a leader. The others should always keep a safe distance, and everybody is responsible for himself. For example, if the first 2 are able to overtake a car, this need not necessarily apply to the next riders in the line. Never run a risk. Wait and overtake when the next opportunity arises. If everybody keeps an eye on the rider behind, nobody can get lost. All clear? Well, friends, have a good time and see you soon. The ultimate pleasure is riding round curves and bends, as here in the beautiful Dolomites. In right-hand bends, you can move to the outside a bit before entering the bend, so that then the middle of the lane is free when you're halfway round. Try to ride as smoothly as possible around left-hand bends. If you have a 4-stroke engine, you need not apply the brakes when going downhill. All you have to do is shift to a lower gear. now we've reached the top of sheer riding pleasure. What a beautiful motorbike day. BMW. Sheer riding pleasure.